Hello guys, this is BearfulBubbles here, back with part 8 of Disco Elysium. We have left off, we had just unlocked this building, the door from the building, and we just entered in, but I think what I'm going to do is go back outside. Because I remember we had to do something at the door. So I am going to be backtracking this episode just to get some stuff done. In the previous video, I noticed that the audio didn't sync with the recording, and I'm using game capture, Windows game capture. If you guys have any recommendations for like recording software, so we saw any software or anything like that, that'd be great. I'm also using just the Realtek audio mic on my headphones. I don't really have I have a microphone, but I don't know if that's gonna be better quality than this. But I would try it on like other videos and see if it's better than what I'm using right now. Also, update on the face cam. I do have a camera now. I will be setting that up here soon, but it will be for another gameplay. I think with this gameplay here, I think face cam is a little bit distracting, and it would distract from the story. Plus, it's gonna be in the way with like there's too much UI going on and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna do is leave the face cam for like less invasive videos. Right? You know, because it's very distracting seeing somebody's. You're gonna be looking at the person's reaction and not actually pay attention to the gameplay. So I think with face cam, I think it would be better off like doing like short game vids and stuff like that. It requires like not as much attention to the game. You know, like yeah, I still pay attention to the gameplay, but I think that would be our best bet. It's not Wednesday yet, so we can't do close the water lock. I'm trying to like figure out some stuff to do, because I don't want to like do too much and not get stuff done off the list. So we gotta go over to this lady over here. But I want to see if we can knock some stuff off the list from Monday. What's the rest of the armor? Let's go ask Kuno, Bad Tail, if he knows anything about that armor. Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Alright, let's see.
The fuck about it?
Who's his
Kuno
armor?
doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant.
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he's too small for the armor.
What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
Performs a kickoff on the imaginary helmet.
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
Okay, you threw it in the sea.
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
What do you mean, troubadour?
Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows?
Hmm.
Yes, you met him at the gates. The one with the boots and the jolly smile.
You mean Anna?
Yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor.
Hmm.
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
And you're just telling me this out the kindness of your heart, Kuno?
Yeah, Kuno's doing charity today. Kuno Day. Kuno feels sorry for you two loser pigs. Kuno's doing pity now.
Hmm.
Still, seems suspicious. He may have it in for that guy. Or you may be paranoid. That is also a possibility, sire.
Yeah. Could be paranoia.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
You already went over this, Kuno.
Get lost,
Okay, little girl. Okay.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
And I don't either. Let's keep move on. Let's move on. Let me go back here. So that's good. We got that done. Continue that search the malignant entity. Placent said she lives inside the chimney, so I gotta go find the chimney. Gotta track down my badge. Don't know where the hell it's at. Who put the clothes in the trash? You just gotta ask Gart about that. So let's go ask Gart about the clothes in that lit trash. Alright, Ty. Good. We need your assistance on something.
Can I help you?
Yeah, another thing about the whirling.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Let's see.
Yes, and the phone company is taking its sweet time sending someone to fix it. Who told you that? Fine, yeah, it looked like someone had messed with the wiring. It was shortly after the hanging, but I don't know if it's at all related. Plenty of arseholes around here who aren't murderers. If you do find out who cut the line, though, let me know, so I can forward them the repair bill.
So we can't ask him about the armor for some reason, and I'm trying to figure out how you're supposed to ask him about the armor if he doesn't give us a prompt to.
Yes?
Not really much we can like. Alright. She still gotta look for her husband. But we need to do one thing at a time, I guess. Try to ask him about the armor later. Oh, we're gonna ask him about the armor after we talk to that dude. Let's see. Can't do this yet.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer! Everything's cool here.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer,
What?
you're very cool. Bang, 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 bang!
You feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout a brewing.
Whip him out.
Don't shoot, officer! Have we got an arrest here or just a shakedown?
A shakedown.
Good one, officer! You're a funny guy! Now what can I do for you?
Yes, Ken, I'm ready here to shake you down for some answers to official police
Then
questions.
fire away, officer!
You got finger pistols. And I guess These we can like forget if you want to. But like, hold on. Let me just go back to money. What kind of stuff are you selling here? The food packages you're selling have humanitarian aid written on them. How come? Where are you from, Celine? Let's see, rhetoric on.
Start with a little compliment, then work your way up from there. This is about business, remember.
Right. Hey, you seem like a really successful entrepreneur. Would you like to support a member of the local police force?
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
Think of it as an investment.
An investment? What kind of investment?
Okay, let's see. It's an investment in me, a highly experimental human being. My risk over reward ratio is insane. I'm a policeman. It's an investment in the good relations with the RCM. It's an investment in your customer base. Gotta prime the pump, man. Let's see. He's intrigued. So what kind of investment? Do this.
Fair point. You can't have a successful business without a loyal customer base. How much is your loyalty worth?
Let's see. 1 million real. Try that. Let's try that.
But officer, I don't have that kind of money. There's got to be a more modest investment.
Okay, you got me there. 10.
10 real is a bargain for that kind of investment. You got it, my man.
Okay. What about the humanitarian aids written on there?
You mean these delicious pre-packaged shelf-stable meal kits? Really easy to cook, no hassle, really cheap too. Buy some, try them out.
No hassle. There's a little of a hassle here, it appears. A moral hassle.
Doesn't that beat the idea of humanitarian aid? It's supposed to be free. That's what makes it humanitarian. I think one said not for resale on the packaging. Don't play games with me, hawker. What's going on? Okay, well, if they're delicious, it's okay. Police business.
No problem here, officer. I get all this from one of my suppliers, an extremely reputable guy.
Reputable, huh?
Wait. Humanex. Humanitarian aid.
Did your supplier drive the Humanux lorry over there?
What?
What?
A convincing performance. Bravo.
Alright.
Look, officer, I'm just a retailer. You'd have to talk to my supplier if you got questions about the supply chain. That's how the game works.
Interesting.
Right, Kitsuraki, right? What kind of stuff are you selling
Only
here?
the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
Okay, where do you get those comfy
I'm
pants?
an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board.
And do you have a permit to sell all that?
Good joke, officer. Here we don't have permits, just economic freedom. Take a look around.
You got me there.
Glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
Okay, Kim. I'm gonna ask for your input. Is it true? He doesn't need a permit to sell?
It is, yes. Anyone can set up their shop whenever they feel like it.
Okay.
That's right. No permits, no bureaucracy. That's why this city and its law officials are so cool.
Okay, no permit then. Cool.
Hyper cool.
The discount for cool officers like me?
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything you want, 50% off.
Okay.
But did he first mark them up 100%, just so that he could put them on sale?
Are those really on sale? Or did you just jack up the price first?
My man, you know how the game is played. You and me, we should work together. What do you think? Shake things up?
Sir, I'm the officer of the law. That's all then. Let me ask you something else.
Anything for you.
Where you from, sir?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All
This
Oh, my
man
bad.
probably
Talk
comes
too
from
much.
Sea Guy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samoan Isola.
You're from the apricot, whatever that is, right?
Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Sea Guy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say that you're from Sea Guy.
very cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories. It's super nice of you to apologize for colonialism, but the apricot suzerainty is a shithole. That's why I left.
Right, but isn't it a shithole because of Rivershaw? You're welcome. I do try to be supportive of other people's cultures. I don't know why I'm talking about this. Some kind of mind reaction. You don't want people to think you're crazy, so.
If you say so, officer. I don't worry too much about politics. I'm an entrepreneur, you know. Whatever's good for business is good for me.
Whatever's good for business is good for me. Alright. Alright, bye. Who's this?
You see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra serious.
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Inspect the sneakers.
A pair of found ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole. Dedicated, victorious, sporty. These found sneakers are a must-have for a track and field legend.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super air, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
Only.
Only? That's madness.
Exactly, rhetoric.
Found ultra. We're the future. You remember the slogan from some magazine?
Right, well, I'm leaving. How about this?
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Sir, it sounds like you stole these clothes off some people's bodies, dirty laundry or something.
Save the economy? That sounds off.
Right?
Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things. Buy eco.
This doesn't make any sense. Why exactly does the economy need saving?
Look around, officer. You see all these premium goods just sitting there, not getting bought? We've got to keep the flow of goods moving.
Huh.
Is this really the economy we want to leave to our children?
You're right. We got to save mother economy. But I don't have children, I think. It's just nature. Powerful economies expand weak. Sir, I just want to buy some clothes.
That's good, officer. That's exactly what the economy wants you to do.
Yeah, I'm finna do it. Browse through the
You
box.
find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places. The box smells like cat piss
Damn.
or like an old person with no money.
Economical, but also trendy. Look firsthand. Buy secondhand. Keep the economy moving.
I ain't fixing you. If you have me smell like cat piss. The hell? What's wrong with you? The hell wrong with you? Who the hell we need to be talking to? I already forgot. Okay. Why would Gart know that though? Okay, where's the... Jolly Miss Good. I don't know none of that. Where the hell they at? That's that old lady. That's somebody.
Right to work!
No. You're gonna be doing all the extra yelling, then I got time. Who's that? It said Maine, Manana, and I'm like, who the hell is Manana? Cause, baby, I don't remember nobody. Oh, it's
How'd you
him.
like our harbor?
He is, call me Manana. Manana, whatever it is.
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man too, probably.
Labor Utopia.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
He notes solemnly, then turns to you, a wide smile adorning his face.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Okay, ever said you have the key to a door?
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
I don't know, some whistleblowers, I think.
Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
It's an opportunity and I took it. I'm a hustle grinder. I heard something about weasel. And it didn't sound like a local polar weasel. You know what I mean? I'm not opening this door for myself. I'm opening it for all the working men. I'm not really doing this for political reasons. I'm doing this because I can. Let me stop. Okay, let's see. Let's do that, cause it sounds funny.
Polar weasel? Oh. I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure he's actually Occidental, though. So you're gonna be committing fratricide, my racist friend.
Uh-oh, not racist.
What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the wailing in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Then what if their business ruins your business? Then can you really stay out of people's business, sir?
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
Exactly, because I could tell them the right questions.
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know about the task? This weasel person? When will he be home?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Did not answer my question.
He means he's not going to tell you cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard. Ask him about the Hardy Boys.
Okay. Actually, do you know anything about the Hardy Boys?
Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you.
Okay. Okay. Kuno told me you were supposed to know about the armor.
The little boy had it good on his promise.
His promise.
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
I know. It's his, wasn't it?
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
So Kuno used us to what? Scare you?
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
Over to the armor. What did you learn?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor.
Oh.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That
What?
was the interesting part.
What sort of technical stuff?
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
Oh,
How does it come off?
tell him, Kisaragi.
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove.
Mm.
So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
Oh, that 4 pieces. Helmet, cuirass, gauntlets, boots. What about the leggings? I'm going to find 1 piece of it. 1 is enough. I'm ambitious. I'm going to find all of it. All the pieces. Actually, I may have better things to do. 2. I'm at 4 pieces.
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
Okay. I'm ambitious.
All of it? There are junior officers out there, eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them, and I would leave the boots to processing, but okay. Let's find all of it.
Shut up, Kisaragi. Okay, shut up.
It's implied he finds it unlikely that you will succeed in this.
I'll prove him wrong.
And Mesqui's epic then, all across Martinez. I hope it will be a real bonanza for you.
Thank you, manano. Thank you.
No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
Mañana. Okay. Mañana. Gotcha. Good talk to you. Gotta run. Alright, open up apartment door. Get in the hangman's boots. Find all the armor pieces. Well. Okay, so there's a form. X Renee. Open the door for Everett. Alright. Let's get to it then. What's right here? Oh, nothing. Alright, Ty. Wait, hold on, sir. The man said something.
Looking for something odd?
Nope. Still want to cuss you out from last time, but I'm not gonna do it. I should, though. I should very well cuss your ugly ass out, but I'm not gonna do it. Okay, let's go. Low on morale. Put points into volition. Okay. Nothing new in here. Alright. Where I come up here? Oh. Gotta go around. Oh. Okay, take that change. Take that change. Now go back down. Come on. Oh, shoot. Okay. Get the boots off of him.
The rotting man lies on his side with his eyes looking straight through you. His body is supine and open to intrusion by autopsy.
Okay.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Alright, so you need to do a autopsy, right?
I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Let's not turn this into some kind of circus.
Alright, okay, so
Damn it. This is turning into some sort of mega puzzle. Okay, so you can sneak out of your room maybe, after he's gone asleep.
yeah. Do that. You gotta do some. I probably gotta take my clipboard out. And then
It's
interact
the
with
legend you
that.
found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
This.
Just
Woot.
relax. The two sides of the board are slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off the slides. All you need to do is bend the plastic on your knee, slowly.
Slowly.
The slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, you know.
Wait, somebody don't want to. Fuck no, put the ledger away. Slide the drawer open.
Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open.
Woot woot. What's inside?
2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Okay, pick the chicken stubs.
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there too.
Oh my god, this is rash.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Open it.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting.
Right.
Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Throw it away, please.
Really should shut the hell up, but it would make me happy.
A merciful wind blows in from the bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the card slipping into it.
Hold on to it. Read the card.
Your hands shake, holding onto it. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon when I get off the 42 and walk back to you.
Okay, keep reading.
You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No, hold on.
Hold on.
To what? There's nothing.
Right?
Detective, is everything alright?
I'm just gonna pass out, kiss Rocky. Here we go. Trauma, maybe? Did that trigger some trauma there? Are we going into a deep space inside it? Oh, this art is so nice. Did I die? Did I fucking die? What is this? I did fucking die. Well, y'all, that is the first playthrough of the game. I guess I freaking died. Didn't know I was gonna die. Like, everything just... So you can die if you choose the wrong choices. That's hilarious. Well, I guess it's gonna be short. Part 8. If you want me to continue this, we can. But I'll be moving on to other games. If y'all still want to find out the mystery of the Hanged Man, just leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you want to. But that's all she wrote, honestly. Let's just play through a little bit and see. I think this is the same stuff.
Again.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm about to end this gameplay. It's still okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Nothing.
Nothing sad, brother. No treachery. Just blackout.
Okay, so I'm past that. I did. Okay, just lie there, passed out.
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you. That's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia.
Who's that?
That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
Who was that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water. Slimy.
Yes, slimy. Yes, that stuff.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow.
Eee.
Because it's always there.
It's always there.
Tell him. Tell him.
Tell him what?
Ah, yes. In the olfactory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one. It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so. But as they say, what do you do?
Smell like betrayal.
Yeah, man. Fuck everything. Total blackout forever.
So my name appears to be Harry. What's the X something? Where is Warrior Road? Enough, just light emotionless. Where's Warrior Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
Oh, okay. So my name appears to be Harry.
Your name is fuck all.
Okay.
It certainly ain't Harry.
Then what the hell is it then?
Your name is passed out on the ground, dragged around by one of the other evil apes. They're taking you somewhere.
Okay, was the X something the
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
No, it was beautiful.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape. Its lack of beauty was not the problem.
Then what was the problem then, limbic system? What the hell was the problem then? Let's go back.
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Yes, that.
Don't prod at it. It will start moving again.
Okay, enough. Just light it motionless then.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
Oh, what is that? It's cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you. And
It's delicious.
Delicious.
Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Where am I?
The upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin.
Drink. Water.
Okay.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
So we have white morning. Where's the other one? The finger pistols. Snapping his help. Okay.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
Well, duh, Kisaragi.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
So my dumb ass was dehydrated. See? This is why alcohol addiction is not a good threat to go down.
What happened?
Yeah, I should ask you the same.
You were reading your paperwork. Then you passed out. I carried you to my kinema to take you to a hospital. Then you came to.
How long was I out?
10 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, because it was like 13:40, 1:40 when I passed the hell out. Okay. I came into contact with the burnout ruins of the past,
That
Lieutenant.
does sometimes happen.
He replies with such understanding, it's as if the burnt-out ruins of the past were an occupational hazard. Athlete's foot for cops.
You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Let's solve this case.
Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
Okay. So, we got the tools. And now we can hold on to it. Cool, cool, cool. And now we do that. I don't know if we need this or not. But, we're going to... Oh, we got this. Maybe this will open the, I don't know where I got that from, but I think this will open the, washing machine. Oh, now we can inspect the body now too with this, I think. Let's go back down here real quick and see if we can open this up with this.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Crack that mug open.
You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar would come in handy here.
Oh, never mind.
No, this is going to need something else. Some kind of super pry bar. Don't even try to open it with a regular pry bar. You're just wasting your time.
Oh, okay.
If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand, detective.
Okay.
Equip the pry bar by going...
Well, I thought this new tool would help, but my dumb ass.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked...
It was a thought that counts. It was a thought that counted in the end. Okay. Oh, skill points can also buy new think thought things. Okay. Let's go back and inspect his body. We need to get Monday stuff off the dang list. We also need to go and open that door up too. We shouldn't just go around there and do that. But alright. Let's
The
inspect this.
rotting man lies on his side with his eyes looking straight through you. His body is supine and open. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Come on, officer.
What you do know is, at 18.9 kilometers, the dormant shield volcano, Corpus Mundi, is the world's highest summit, and the failure of the 38 single...
Oh, you have no idea.
There
Okay.
truly is a time for everything, even for yellow gardening gloves. However, they are lacking hygienically. I suggest you get in there in limited capacity.
I don't know. What do you mean?
I mean when I need you to. Until then, I should handle physical contact, and you should take notes.
Okay, we just put this in, right? Show him the red filled autopsy form in your ledger.
That's right.
Okay, let's open it up.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts.
Alright.
Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with
Number 1, assistant.
That's you.
Okay. Harry the Bride.
the corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next box says
Corner case number?
KK57-0803.0815.
Alright.
KK equals Kim Kitsuragi. 57 equals Precinct 57, followed by his date 0803 and time of arrival 0815. on the scene. He's indexed the case after himself, not you.
Oh.
That's because he doesn't want to bring up the messy question of your initials.
He probably caught it because under me. Technically, I arrived at the scene before you.
And what would that make the alphanumeric?
HDB 41 0803. Help me out with the time of day, anyone? 10:15. It's understated.
Everybody's talking to each other. That's funny. Okay. Bam.
Good. Let's go with that.
Name.
NA. Next.
Date of birth.
NA.
Age.
Roughly 50.
Okay.
Try 40. The damage is so extensive, it's better to err on the young side.
I'm gonna write 42.
He nods.
Race.
Mondial.
Okay.
Fair to olive-skinned, from the Isola of Muindi. This is as vague as it gets. You might as well say whitish.
What did you say? Write it down.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Sex.
Fucky!
Oh lord.
Male.
Pigs can have sex!
Okay. White male.
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Date to death.
We're still going with March 4th. 51.
All right.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
Okay.
HDB 41 0803.1015 listens, motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
Evidence of treatment.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
I'm not sure. Didn't the proof look like he was carried over?
They'd have to have incapacitated and carried him over. This man was more than a match for untrained dog walkers.
You right. You right.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbat puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead more than anything else.
Okay.
And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today.
Oh wow.
42 stations of breath.
Oh wow.
We should start the post-mortem.
Turn the page.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
Nation summary.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
Turns body onto his side to check the underwear label.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
She's very much a thing. Write it down.
The rest of the clothes have been removed post-mortem by scavengers in order to get to the victim's ceramic armor. Officers are in search of the missing pieces. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
You thought it is, kid. You thought it is.
It would be clever of you to omit the boots altogether, sire. If you are to keep them for yourself, as you ought to, you have deserved them more than anyone else.
But when am I gonna get him?
Patience. After the autopsy, before the body is taken away, there will be a window of opportunity after the lieutenant has gone to sleep. I hope this has helped you, my liege.
Okay, drama. Omit the boots.
Tattoos. The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a map of the night sky. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini.
Right down.
The deceased has a belt for airlifting cargo around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color, yellow. Length, 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end.
Right down.
Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age 42. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature, below freezing.
Write it down.
Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
Trailer male, pattern baldness.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity? You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max.
Hush, Kuno.
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
Hush, boy.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest. Consistent with predation.
Okay.
Ligature mark.
The lieutenant produces a small folding knife with the other hand pulling on the belt. He starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be
The
cut.
steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
Right.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Good thing we got these.
Always good to think ahead. Now, we need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
Okay.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
The hell up, Kuno.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Oh, Lord. Look for a good spot to
The
cut.
belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the yeast.
Good.
The knot is the weak spot. The chain cutters fit in there. Steady now, like a flower arranger. 2 cuts and it should come loose.
All right.
After some deliberation, you sink the cutters into the knot tying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together, sweat forming on your brow.
Press down.
Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
I thought I snapped his damn neck. Knowing my luck, I would have.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck.
The lieutenant has kneeled closer, running his finger along the dark red groove until there's a gap.
As it ought to. This is where its grip on the curdled meat is gentlest, pulling up.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters.
Okay, ready there.
Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant. Pelvis intact. Genitalia.
No! It's gonna happen, see!
Oh, Lord.
I fucking knew it!
Oh, Lord.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Inspector Janus.
The dead man's penis is average-sized, congested from the downward collection of blood. The testicles are uneven in length, hanging underneath. The genitalia is greenish. Marbling is present around the crotch.
Okay, write it down and move on.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip. In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
Ah,
From wounds sustained over 2, maybe more decades. Dispersal and accumulation indicates long and active combat duty.
Right. This scarring is extensive, way more than a law officials.
We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars.
Right?
Last item. Hands.
Last item hand. He takes the man's right hand in his, inspects it, then moves onto the other hand. Let the lieutenant work it
Hands
on.
are clean. No sign of a recent struggle.
Were we expecting any?
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment.
Right. Write it down.
Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
That's all for the external. Well done. What's next? I know that thinking. Okay, internal examination.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
Of course, there is a moral to be drawn from it. A moral to this story.
If I may add the moral of this story.
What would that be?
The dead man looks, too, with barely contained excitement to hear the moral of his story.
The brain is very vulnerable to compromises in its blood supply.
I think that may well be the moral of every story, officer.
Right. All right, innate.
Good. Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Ooh.
You hear cracks as the lieutenant moves his sharp fingers inside the flesh, like the creaking of an old house at night.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact.
Write it down.
And respiratory
my bad.
system.
Breathe in.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
Look inside the dead man's mouth.
No scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again, straight in that mouth of his.
Let's write it down. I ain't had time to throw up.
NA.
Why? Don't we have anything?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
No.
Hepato means liver, and biliary, the gallbladder and
Yeah.
bile ducts.
I knew. Am I expert in those things?
Nothing in your alcohol-soaked memory directs to having forensic expertise on either one.
I don't think so.
Neither am I.
That's it.
That's it.
Right in
Same
there.
for toxicology and serology. NA.
Both.
Unless you have untapped reservoirs of knowledge there.
Reservoirs? No, but do they take obscure trivia and odd tidbits?
With obscure tidbit. What? With obscure tidbits. And not trivia fit the fields. The completionist in me wonders if this is something that we could still do.
Like a toxicology screening? At this stage, I doubt processing will find anything, even if he was brimming with cocaine. But still, you should add a request.
Add in a request in NA.
Cardiovascular. The body
Heart.
exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with the hanging.
That good old gravity bringing that blood pulling down.
Gastrointestinal.
Stummy.
This will do.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
Write down. Keep the voila.
What's next on the list?
Description of injuries. Summary.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
Okay.
Be thorough if you want maximum results.
What about the injuries we have inflicted? Bite marks, contusions, look at your mark. What's the 4th injury field for? Okay, bite marks.
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted.
Write it down.
And your opinion, officer?
Okay, head, chest, scalp, bite, mark injuries, predation by birds. No cause damage to the body. Odontologist. I say non-fatal post-mortem.
Agreed. Next injury.
Okay, contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
Okay.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Writing that down.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
Non-fatal post-mortem.
Right. Next.
Ligature mark. Hold on. What about the injuries we have inflicted?
So we inflicted them?
This is a team effort.
You mean the spin-stabilized munition from a kill A990 muzzleloader lodged in his lung? That was not a team effort. I just missed my shot. Also, let's not mention it. Muddies the water.
Okay. So back to the injuries.
Injuries.
It's the fourth field for.
Nothing. Just in case.
Alright. Ligature.
A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured. The cervical column intact.
Alright.
I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Write it down.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible. Think for a moment. There's time. Don't rush.
Alright. Dark red ligature mark encircling the neck with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 meters. The hyoid bone is fractured. The cervical column is intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck. So he must have been knocked out, drunk, passed out, either or. I think they incapacitated him because he got so drunk, and so it's easier. He was easier to be, unless somebody slipped some in his drink. That could be also a thing too. And they just choked him out while he was knocked out. So I'm going to say fatal injury.
That's it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much to be questioned. But it's a start.
Yep, it's a start.
Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
First, how did it go?
Well, we established probable cause of death. Some would say that's the goal of an autopsy.
Okay.
We also requested a toxicological screening. That was thorough. The results should arrive in a couple of weeks, if we are lucky. I will not hold my breath.
I think somebody drugged him. What else?
We were thorough with the list of injuries, too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy.
Okay, what now?
I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg
Alright.
for processing.
So then one more time, then at the slip of red paper in his hand, then at the corpse
You
again.
tilt your head, also looking at the corpse. I'm sure we didn't get everything. There's always something.
Okay, search the body one more time. Alright. Tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
I hate you, think you're born.
Do I remind you of someone?
A child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
And very effective with harlequinism.
You sure wriggled out of that one? Coppolini.
Coppolini, Coppolini.
I'm a joke. Look at me.
You are now, but who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Okay.
Go ahead, Cobo.
It was not Rooney, your name was Harry DeBra.
Love did me in, brother Cobo. It was love all along.
Love.
Because you have.
Okay.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dream.
Right. Try to move the demo boots again.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Let's not turn this into some...
Okay, shut up,
Damn it.
together.
This is turning into some sort of mega puzzle. Okay, so you can sneak out of your room maybe, after he's gone asleep.
Okay. Let me get this boots off of him before we do that. In the next episode, thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, thank you so much for giving this video a chance and my channel a chance. Again, my name is BearfulBubbles. Thank you for coming into the bear cave. You are always welcome into the bear cave, where it's warm, it's nice, you get to sleep. There's like pillows, covers, food, anything that you want. Just don't leave me alone, please. Please. I need some warmth. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we shall see you in part 9. Oh my goodness, y'all. I thought this was going to be the end in the midway here, but it turns out it was just a false. It was just false. So, yeah. Let's get into the next episode. Bye-bye.